Hey guys, welcome to the tutorial. I'm here, I'm going to be open-armed, welcoming all of your ideas, whatever you think I should be doing, whatever you think mistakes I'm making. I'm going to today talk about this 24K curling iron, which is fantastic. It's one of my favorites. And it has fantastic heat transfer. The 24 karat gold plating really transfers the heat really evenly. It heats up in 18 seconds, the fastest curling iron that you can actually have on the market. And it has a swivel cord, which is fantastic. The really great spring clasp, no edges on the end. So I really love that for the technique that I'm going to show you. And it goes from 280 to 450 in 18 seconds, like I said. It has a long cord, which is really nice, so you have more maneuverability with it. It's great for hairstylists and it's great for at home. So it's great for professionals and it's great for you at home. You can get that at fhiheat.com or Amazon. I'm going to also tell you about my blow dryer, which is the 2000 Chrome blow dryer. This is a fantastic blow dryer. This is actually really old. I got this when it first came out. It was actually one of the testers that we did at FHI Heat, and it's kind of beat up. It is not a hero model, that's for sure, but it's really beautiful. It has 4 heat settings, so hot, cold, medium, 6 heat settings actually. A cool button, so when you're heating the hair, you can press it and cool the hair down. Which kind of sets the hair. That's the importance of that. It has a great little hook so you can hang it once you wind the cord. It also has a Velcro little tab on the end of the cord, so when you wind the blow dryer up, you don't have to fold it in and keep the cord. It actually has a round cord here, which is a heavy duty high industrial cord, not one of those skinny thin ones. It has a great grip. It has a little rubberized silicone grip inside the handle, so you really have a firm hold. And then it has a non-slip silicone little bud on the outside there, on both sides. So when you have it on the table, if it's on there, it doesn't pull off. It's really cool. It's a really important feature. It also comes with the attachment here for really focusing the hair and the heat onto the hair, and it really straightens out the hair really fast. It has a comb and a diffuser as well. Those are all the features of that. It's fantastic. I'm going to put a little bit of the full-blown mousse inside the hair, which is really a cool mousse. If you haven't used this before, you don't need much, just about that much, about the size of a golf ball. Let's get Vivian into position, and normally put this in towel dried hair. You can put it in dry hair too. What this full-blown mousse actually does is smooth out the hair follicle. You get your brush here. This is a fantastic brush that I was telling you about. And you just brush that through like that. It's just a little braid in the front, but I'm just going to brush that braid out. And so what this does is smooth out the hair follicle, so it takes out the frizz. So I'm going to show you a really fast way to blow dry the hair. Of course, this is already dry hair, but if you just put a little bit of mousse in your dry hair, you can just take it from ear to ear, or ear to ear, that's how I say it, and take it like that and split it up. Put that on top of the head. And then with your large round brush, this is a brush by Stylus. It's fantastic. It's boar bristle and nylon. So you have this very good detangling ability with the boar bristles, which polish the hair. Grab your blow dryer and your concentrator on the end. Turn it on high. I like to put the heat on high and just smooth it out like that. Now, I like to wrap my hair around my thumb like that, in between the brush and the thumb, and drag the hair down. like that. It gives a little bit of tension and it helps smooth out the hair. You can get a very good effect if you curl the hair under like that. And you'll smooth out the ends. So just doing those two things alone, putting a little bit of a full-blown mousse and brushing the hair, see the difference? So you can get this nice rounded effect as opposed to this frizzy looking dry look. Now, I'll just go through a little bit fast like this and finish off the ends and then smooth it out here. Notice I'm taking this huge section, a really big section here, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to curl all of this anyway, so I don't need to go in and smooth this out too much. Now if you had really curly hair, what I would do is smooth it all out till you are at least this straight. You don't want to smooth it out with a flat iron because that's going to remove all the flexibility of the hair. So you don't want to remove the flexibility when you're about to curl the hair. So just keep going through. Okay. Another way to really finish the hair off and get a nice blow dry is to go in, lock it in, put the heat on, wind it up, and hook it in, and let it just rest like that. Once it's cool, you can remove it, and it will have a little bit more fullness, a little more bouncy, as opposed to this which hasn't. So see how it tucks under? So, now I've got my 24K, I've already preheated it. So remembering this hair has been colored multiple times. You know, when you're at home, you're doing your hair yourself, it's hard to section everything up. I'm sectioning the hair from nose to nape and splitting it in half here. Okay, and then pin that on top of the head. And you can just start with one section at a time. And this is the 1-inch barrel curling iron here. I like to wind these first ones away from the face. So I go in here, wind it up. This is just one technique. And you can wind it like that. And drag it through a little bit. Leaving the ends out. Leave it on for a couple of seconds. And drag it down. So you get that perfect curl. Now, I'm going to go around the head. The next one, what I would do is wind it forward, because I want a really beachy wave. So I'm going to just wind that up like this. Forward. So if you were doing this at home, you would drag that forward on yourself. Just let a little heat, drag it through, smooth those ends out. And you can get that nice curl. You can go a little bit tighter if you want it, a little tighter. Okay, that's what you do there. Next one. You can go from all different angles. You can wind it around like this, if you like, if that's your preferred technique. I like to use different techniques during the hair style because it creates a little more texture. And then you can pull that out like that. See how that's a little more textured? There's no rhyme to this technique. You can do it whatever way you want. I'm just showing you how I like to do it. Okay, leave a little heat transfer. I like to feel the hair and make sure that I can feel the heat transferring to the hair. If it's not hot on the hair, then it's not working. So here I'm going to drag it down a little bit and smooth the ends out as I do it. And see, I've got this beautiful curl. See there. Okay, so the next one I'm going to wind forward here. Get a little tighter at the root. Wind one forward, one back. So you get this nice little barrel of a curl. If you wanted to really set it, you could set that and pin it up on the head. You don't have to take tiny sections to get a really nice result, but your section shouldn't be any thicker than the curling iron. So I'll show you what that means in a minute. So see, I'm getting a nice texture in here right now. Okay, so now I want to split this side in half. One back, one forward. Okay, so wind this one forward, that one back. Okay, so guys, here we are. We're at the top section of the head. See how this is kind of frizzy? And when you do curl the hair with the 24K, what it does is actually it transfers the heat so nicely and smooths out the hair. So the hair follicle actually becomes a lot shinier with this 24K. And then you drop that out, you get this nice little wave. Drop one backwards like that, and then wind one forward. So I'm going in here, and this forward. I'm using different winding techniques to create different texture. Seeing all that different texture there. You can also spray it a little bit. This is Stay Finished by Stylus. It's a fantastic spray. Just give it a little hold. So this is creating a beautiful shine. See all this beautiful texture? So that's the 24K. It is a great curling iron. Love it. It's one of my favorites. It really has fantastic heat transferability. And then I go in with the Stay Finished and give it a good spray. Make sure it's sprayed inside there. I'm going to take my unbrush and then rake it all up. And see all that fantastic wave. Look at that. Really cool. So it just has that really kind of undone beachy wave. And if you see any spots like this, so this one, I kind of feel like it didn't really take very well. So you just go back in, wind it up, reheat it, and just give it a curl. You know, you look for little spots that may not have taken so long. Because maybe you left it on not long enough, or you know, you didn't put enough mousse there. Guys, you're at home now and you're probably bored. What a great time it is to try something new. Try a hairstyle that's maybe a little bit different. You've got your curl now, and try something different. It's so easy to do a little hairstyle. Wind something up at the side, twist like this. Just a little twist. As you do it, pull a little more hair into it. Grab a bobby pin. Now bobby pins you don't need to open. See that? It already has a thing. So go in and push it in. Get another one. Go in. Push it in. Okay. On the other side, just grab it, give it another little twist. Go in with the open end. Pop it in. Grab a little bit from the beginning and push them both together and just kind of ruffle it a little bit, and you have this fantastic little retro looking style. Now, we can't go to the festival, but you can look like you're at the festival. That's a really basic hairstyle for you. Just something different at home, and you may like it, you may be inspired by it. Put a little hairspray on it, just to finish it off. That's my little easy tips for you. Thanks for coming, thanks for checking out the video, and I'll bring you more interesting styles. Thanks guys.